Hey Taylor, it's a long video, so I'll just get right into it. Um, so this is Monday. This is day one of. Let me see. Of November 20. No, November 12th. That was 585 top single, and then here we have 470 for six. I think this set was very difficult. I don't know what happened. I think the following day I didn't really get to eat as much. So I had to drop the weight down a lot on these following sets. I actually did not think I'd be able to make it. I did not think I'd be able to complete this. But I ended up doing it, so 435, 5, 6 rather. And after I dropped the weight, it felt a little bit better here. Moved a lot better. Still felt pretty hard. Here is the fourth set. I didn't take too many notes on this day. I do remember I was being a little bit rushed. Oh my, some of those reps are quite fast actually, now that I'm looking at them. Except for that last one. I don't think that was an 8. This was more like a RPE, maybe a 7.5, that previous set. But I ended up dropping it down again to 420. Sorry for the big text. Let's see what we have here, if I still have the notes from the workout. Yeah, I do have some of the notes. Some of the notes I wrote down was a little bit slow. I know I was pressed for time. I was really short on time. This is the bench set. I forgot to wear my belt here. I think it would have gone down like an RPE. I don't know. Could have been a little bit faster if I had my belt, but it actually went really good. Despite me, I didn't think I'd be able to finish on time because I had a client after this training session, so I was trying to move as quickly as possible. So I think that made me perform a little bit better, which is weird. Usually when I'm rushed, I don't perform as well, but I guess today was the exception. And I was going up each time. I got my belt on this time. This was 305 for 3, which is actually really good. I think I did a really good job here. Like it moved really well. I was quite surprised. And this is a 310 again, or not 310, but 5 pounds more. People coming through. Yeah, I don't know what happened. No idea what happened there, but it went really well. So here's the second day. Tempos, 525. I do have some notes here. The tempos were really good. I think I wrote solid tempo, could go higher. No, I think after that 525, I decided to go on to my working sets. So each set here, I made sure that I'd be going up consistently. So I set the RP at like 6.5 each rep or each set. And this day was actually incredibly well. Everything went extremely well. Very, very well this entire. Usually, whenever I do these full squat, bench, deadlift days, it's like some lifts are going to be better than others. Here, everything went very, very well, and I was like very happy with myself after completing this session. So, lost track to where I was. I'm not sure what set this is, but We'll see in a second. So here's 470 RP7. Not sure if this is the first one. I think this is the first set of 470. Maintaining the technique was good, but coming up was a little bit slow. There we go. That's a little bit of a slower rep right there. And here's the final set. Again, I said the technique was like a 6.5, but the bar speed on the last rep was like a 7.5. So I set the RP at like 7. And that is it for the squats. Squats went really well. Great. No complaints here. So. Here's the first set of bench. Decided to go up every set, or about every set. This is the wide grip bench. So this is the middle finger around the ring. Here's the second set at 7.5, 305. I definitely prefer my competition grip over the wide grip. I feel like I can be a little bit more, I don't know, I feel stronger compared to the two in my competition grip. I decided to stay here and try again, and didn't move up afterwards. So 305 for 2s, RP 7.5 7s. I think this is the final set at 8. Press to probably not an 8, maybe like a 7.5. Here is the highlight of my workout. RP7. So the past 2 weeks, here we go. Fantastic, I think. I don't know. You tell me. So the past 2 weeks, I've been doing all my training without my straps, and my calluses are killing me. So you're gonna find out towards day 4 that my hands are just, they're just in so much pain. I think I have to file them, but all these sets went very well. I kept going up. Some of these sets I needed more patience, so this is 555. I think it's the set after this. And I have one more left here. So. Seems the audio is kind of off, but oh well, that's okay. Here's 470. I needed a little bit more patience off this last rep, but everything else looked really, or moved really well. There we go. Also holding it at the top for a little bit. And here's 590 for 4. Go. Holding at the top now. Squeeze, hold. And that's it for day 2. So day 2 went really well. On to day 3. So some squats and some bench. Regular squats, regular bench, competition. So these, I was very, very sore from that day 2 session. Incredibly sore. I didn't like that. I was just very, very sore. I just could not move after that day. So definitely these squats felt very heavy on my back. very heavy on the back. I was deciding maybe I should drop down, maybe I should go up, but the footage was looking pretty good. It was like 7.5, and I didn't really seem to slow down that much towards an 8, so I just stayed at 480 for the entire workout. But it was very, very difficult, especially I think towards the end on my last set. Alright, so I believe this is the last one. Yeah, that's a lot slower. Here comes a bench 330. This was an excellent press, really good. Like, it felt awesome. 330 RP8. Yeah, I think that's a really good RP8. Here comes the next at 275 for 5. These sets were actually very awesome. The back off sets today were really good. Sweet. Alright, 285 for 5, 7.5. Kind of felt like an 8. I wanted to try it again at the same weight to see if I can do a better job. Yeah, a little on the 8 side. So here we're trying 285 again. So I lost my tightness after I took a breath on the 4th rep. So you're going to see like a significant drop in speed on the final rep here. Actually kind of got stuck right mid path here. Was it here? Yep, right there. There it was. So that was like I set it at 8.5. I knew if I didn't like breathe in, I would have been able to get that 7.5 RP, but ended up dropping it back to 270 and solid RP 7.5 here. Alright, here comes Saturday's deadlifts. Another good session here today. Really good session. Top set 600, RP 7. I think I could have gone up, especially now that I'm looking back at the notes. Definitely could have gone up more, but I want to just stay here for now. Going back to 505. I didn't think warming up to 600 didn't really feel the greatest, but once I got to 600, started to feel much better. And each set got better each time I did it. Here's 505 for 3. This is 6.5. Second and third rep was the best, but my hands were incredibly painful here. The calluses on the top calluses on all my fingers are just very painful, and some of these reps I had to drop at the top because I just could not set it down. Here's 530 for 3. I had to write down that I had to use a lot more chalk in my hands just so that I can like feel less pain, and my goodness, it was very, very painful. I think I kind of paused a little bit too short on the second rep here. Didn't pull the slack out too well there, but the following sets I did a better job. Here I didn't pause too well, but the third set, rep rather, has to be my best. Had to drop it there again. My hands super painful. Here is 560 for 3. Still going up one set. Hands killing me. Had to be a little bit careful not to drop the rest of the weights. And here comes the final set at 580. Really good pause for the first one. Really good slap pulled. Very good rep here. I really like that one. But here my hands were just, I just could not. I had to take a moment to just, I didn't even think I'd be able to pull this. I think I might have, I thought I was going to tear my hands if I did one more rep, but managed to do it. And I had to drop it there. Luckily my hands weren't torn, but they were just, the calluses are just so hard right now, so I'm going to have to file them down. Here comes some tempo pressing. Still my hands are hurting, so I don't know how I don't know what I'm going to do with my fingers, but I didn't really like this set here. I felt I was like kind of all over the place. Sometimes I was strict, sometimes I was like a few seconds off, sometimes my pauses weren't the best. So I just ended up deciding to do this set over, repeat this set for the second set. And of course the second set here was much better. 240 for 4 RP7. And that's pretty much for the week. Week went really well. Everything went surprisingly well. I didn't think I'd be able to get through Saturdays and Friday sessions because I was so sore from Wednesday session, and oh man, I was incredibly sore. So like sore everywhere. My knees were like really sore, my quads, my back. Not so much my chest, but mostly in my quads, hip flexors, and back. There's a lot of heavy rowing on these days too, so this is the final set here. Is this the final set? No, this is set number 3. One more set after this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this entire thing. This set didn't go as well. My hands were killing me again, but ended up dropping it down to 240 again. This set right here, some of the pauses were just too quick. I was only kind of pausing for like a second. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. And 3 weeks out. And yep. Bye for now.